Hello, my name is Madison, and welcome to what should be the first cast that I'm uploading of StarCraft 2. Hopefully there will be tons more to come, but this should be the first. I feel like I'm comfortable enough to start uploading my stuff, and it should be good. This cast is going to be between Liquid's TaeJa in the top right corner as the blue Terran, and on the bottom left corner of Daybreak it's going to be the red Zerg Sen. Now, I don't know anything about Sen, so if you know some info on Mr. Sen here, please go ahead and leave it in the comments down below, because I don't know anything about him, but I do know that this was a Liquid TaeJa replay pack, so we'll see what happens. During this, the first few minutes of the game is a little bit of a lull always, so I'm just going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Madison. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and I love StarCraft 2. To get it out of the way, I am transgender. Guess what? It doesn't have anything to do with StarCraft 2. Deal with it. I do have my webcam on. You can see me going, hey ho, or whatever. In the bottom, on the bottom in the UI. I know it's a little bit distracting, and I think what I'm gonna do during the intros of these games, I'm going to leave it on for the first few minutes, and then I'm gonna hotkey right out of it from XSplit without leaving the game to get rid of it. So the exciting stuff is gonna go on here rather than down here. Wow, for Liquid TaeJa we do have a command center before barracks. He is going as macro as you get. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna do anything too crazy. I think next building will be a barracks, and I don't know. We'll see. We do have a standard 15 pool come out of Sen. And then a spawning pool as standard as you get. Yeah, crazy. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If any early aggression comes, it might be bad for TaeJa. So yeah, more about me. I played Brood War for a pretty long time, ever since I was a little person, and I don't know, I was probably 14 when I started playing StarCraft, and I was terrible. I played tons of big game hunters and used map setting stuff, and had a lot of fun with it. And when StarCraft 2 came out, I didn't get into the beta, but I got it immediately when it came out, and yeah, I just immediately started trying to be as good as I could. I took a little bit of time off because I was in a band, but I'm back at StarCraft, and I'm not playing music anymore, and yeah, good stuff. We do have an two orbital commands coming up. Both look like they're exactly the same time. We do have a transfer of 3 SCVs, it looks like. We got 2 queens coming up, also both at the same time for Sen, so we'll see what happens. We have a scouting SCV being chased away, thwarted, if you will, by 2 lings. And let me see if I can get this webcam off. The XSplit commands sometimes don't work that well, but should be off. Alright, and we have 6 more lings coming up around the north side. So TaeJa hasn't even seen that yet. TaeJa just thinks there's 2 lings on the map. We got 8 lings running in. And is he prepared? He only has 2 Marines. He's running back with his Marines. We have 8 lings. A good surround could do this. He pulls all of his SCVs off of the expansion line. That's 8 SCVs. And he gets us around on the Marines. Oh, but he doesn't kill one of them. We just have SCVs and 1 Marine versus Zerglings. Looks like 4 SCVs might have went down, but yeah, 4 workers killed, but the units lost tab is pretty much even, actually. I don't know who came up on top on that. I don't know if it's even. TaeJa might have even had the upper hand, but oh wow. Down in the Zerg base we do see 1, 2, 3, 4 queens. Going macro heavy here too, as well as a spine crawler. So we should see a lot of creep spread and Hellion defense, but I don't think Sen knows what's going on in here yet. I don't know if he knows that there are no Hellions. If we check out his cam, he hasn't scouted at all. It looks like he's scouting right now, so he's gonna take a peek see what we got here, but to his dismay, it's gonna be a macro 3rd command center and 3 barracks pumping out Marines. We do have a tech lab coming up. We'll see what happens. coming from there. We do also have third gas and double engineering bay coming from TaeJa. He's going to go upgrades, 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 it looks like, and start a wall off as well. Overlord's going to go down, but not without getting a full scout. Oh, we do also have a small attack over here on the third that's trying to come up for Sen. And he's bringing his queens down to defend this. Can he... Oh, it looks like it's going to be cancelled. And, 3 queens versus 4 marines. This is not off creep. This is not a typical fight that you see very often. So we'll see what happens. Expansion's going to start again. Queen might go down. He goes down without a transfuse. And the one with the transfuse is getting focused down. The creep is spread far enough, so... Oh, he lost another queen. This is terrible. Will he be able to keep his expansion? Does he have any units coming? He has 5 roaches, but it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. Where are those roaches? There they are. Roaches versus marines isn't great either, though. He really should make some lings, but he doesn't have speed yet either. Oh, we got the recancel again just to save the hatch. That's going to slow Sen down a ton, and with the third not up yet, just starting again, and with the 3 command centers, that is spelling disaster. He's going to fall behind fast. We do have 46 SCVs to 53 drones with the ability to mule. That is spelling disaster for our Zerg player. We do have some decent creep spread going on. For 9 minutes to have the third connected, and he's going out onto the map is always a good thing. We do have the scout overlord over here, but it looks like he might fly away too soon to even see the third come down. We do have a group of 15 marines running down the south side. Might be able to do a little bit of damage. Roach running away from the tower. How is he going to respond to that? We have a starport coming up for our Terran. We have tons and tons of upgrades. We do have our 1-1 for melee coming up. But he's still stuck on roaches for the time being. He does have a macro hatch out in front. He is transferring his drones to his third that just completed. Marines going away. They're just pushing. Looks like applying a little bit of pressure, forcing some units rather than drones. And wow, this is the lair hasn't even come up yet. It just comes up at 10 minutes 30 seconds. It finishes. We have Baneley Nest starting. Yeah, so we'll see what happens for here. Is he gonna go for roach speed, or is he gonna go all Zergling Bangling? Maybe we'll see some cool bombs. I don't know. From TaeJa, we do have a third up as well, about the same time as the Zerg actually, but again with the 3 command centers, the mule is going crazy. It's still almost tied in the worker count completely. We got 33 marines, 2 marauders, to 11 roaches. Is honestly not looking that good for the Zerg player, but it's still anyone's game. It's still pretty even. We do have the factory flying down, as he doesn't even need that. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. I don't know if he'll be able to take it straight up right now. Roaches and Lings is not the best composition. We do have the Banelings morphing right now, but is it too late? We do have the Marines pushing in, scans to reveal the creep tumors, get rid of all that creep spread. There wasn't too much, he didn't keep pushing it, so we'll see what happens. We do have Zerg trying to claim a 4th at the same time. These rocks are going to be a little bit annoying for both players, depending on positioning, but oh, with all the Banelings now, he might be okay. Looks like Terran's going to go around. He's going to actually scout the 4th and see it. He already did. He's got a Marine up here. Zergling scouting both of Terran's 4th, which is good. He's got good map control. Both players have good map control, good vision. Terran has both watchtowers, and he denied the 4th. So it looks like we got the cancel because the drone went out, but TaeJa is better than that. He's going to follow that drone to the corner and kill it. We do have a squad of Lings coming up to try and clean up anything here, but it all went away already. And I don't know who this positioning is going to favor. We do have the Terran coming in to try and kill the squad of Lings. Yeah, he's got to get out of there if he wants those Lings to survive. He's going to lose a bunch. Not too many, though. Oh, he cuts around and then loses a few more from a second squad of Marines. We do have 2-2 coming up for our Zerg player, as well as 2-2 for our Terran, but it's going to finish much earlier. It's at about 130, about 140 right now for our Terran, and about 50, so it's about a 90 seconds difference. That's a minute and a half. That's a huge time. Looks like Zerg coming around to try and get a counterattack going. Whether or not that'll work, we'll see. I don't know. He does need to apply that pressure though. We do have some infestors on the ground for some fungal growths. They have one each, which will not be. That's a good fungal. He's got all the units trapped in this fungal. Oh, but we do have a ton of Marines and Marauders. Great split. Some from the north, some from the south, just to decimate the Zerg army. And oh, he's still chasing. He's still giving chase, and this is not good for a Zerg player. He's losing too much. He's losing way too much. We do have a Spire coming down, but I think it might be too late. I think it might be too late to do anything here. Units lost tab. We have 3,600 for a Zerg player. He's cleaning up a little drop coming up on the top left here. TaeJa doing a small drop and having to cancel and remake that. I'm not sure why. I'll come back to that later, but I'm not sure why he canceled that if that was an accident. But we do have a giant attack coming from the front of Sen's Natural. We do have a surround coming for the Zerg player. This might actually put him back in the game if he can get a great surround here. Good fungals coming on the entire army, even though it's split, getting everything. But does he have enough? There's still Marauders alive, there's still Marines alive, and he's got another force coming up, another great fungal coming down on TaeJa. It looks like Zerg might hold here. Oh, but it's going to be so barely. Oh, will he hold? We do have infested Terrans up just to waste the rest of the energy. We do have... Oh, it looks like TaeJa everything, and Sen just calls it right there. Oh, that was pretty close, but... Oh, wow. Even with... I don't think there was anything he could do at this point. He did have 12 Marines, 11 Marines, I'm sorry, and 4 Marauders knocking at the front door, as well as 7 medevacs. So this was going to be an ongoing attack. We did have 24 Lings though, and 3 Infestors coming out, as well as 2/2 coming out right now for the Zerg player. So he might have left prematurely. He was definitely behind, but if he could get if he could get the 4th up and hold on with his Spire finished, I believe. Where was that Spire? Unless he cancels it. We might have had a cancel on the Spire. I don't see it anymore. But either way, he could have still hung in this game and tried to pull something out from behind. Whether it was counterattacks, attacks at both fronts, but TaeJa was ahead, definitely. You can look at the supply, and it's 179 to 115. So it was a good game. I want to see. I want to go back real quick to this 4th. There was a drop on the 4th coming up. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly sure when it was. So if there's some lag here, it's gonna be some lag. We'll see. I'll pull my portrait back up if it comes back up. And alright, we do have the 4th coming up here again, and we did have this counterattack, which I can actually slow this down again. This was at the Units Lost tab. The Zerg wasn't that far behind. It was about 800 resources behind at this point. He gets this fungal. He runs in here, and it's this right here. This army coming down and flanking spreads it to 1,500 resources behind, and then with the stims to catch up to this army here, and he's just ripping it apart by this point. So that brought him to 2,000 resources from 5,000. He lost 1,500 in that exchange. We did have this drop here going off at the same exact time. Great control from Liquid's TaeJa, and we do have it being cleaned up here. But I believe he just cancels and restarts it. I don't know if he felt like maybe it lost too much health, but I don't know. He just decided, hey, I'm going to remake this right now. And then that's when we had the push at the front that ultimately decided the game. You know what? Let's just watch this. Let's just go ahead and watch this here. You can see the supply is not even, but not. The discrepancy keeps going down. Keeps changing. And despite some great fungals, we just couldn't hold on. Alright, so, this was my first cast. This is my first cast that I did from start to finish that I am going to upload. Let me start by saying, first cast, I don't expect it to be great. I don't expect to be very good at this until I do this a bunch and a bunch and a bunch. And you know what? I'm going to do this tons of times. So, if you want to go ahead and follow me, please do so. Subscribe. Like the video, do all that fun stuff. Give some comments, give me some feedback. Did you like the way I did the webcam, turning it off, turning it on? Did you like the little bit of analysis at the end, which, I don't know. Do I annoy you? Do you think I'm cute? Whatever, just leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next cast. Bye.